where HDFC Securities helps you in buying 4x of your capacity and leverage the profits accordingly. So we have our research recommendations which we keep giving. Today we have three ideas which have been given by a research analyst, and they will give us why we have given this and the logic why we should invest in these three ideas. So over to Ajit, who is the research analyst, and he will start with his first idea. Over to Ajit.
Sharmila, we'll start with Nagaraj first.
Sorry,
Okay.
we will start
Yes.
with Nagaraj, and Nagaraj will give his idea, and we will take it forward from there. Yes, Nagaraj.
Thank you, Sharmila. Thank you. Good morning, friends. Welcome to this webinar on open MTF calls. Friends, before starting our calls on the MTF, I'll just glance about the market, how it has behaved recently, and what are the biases that we say that market is looking good for the stocks and other things. So, friends, Nifty recently has rebounded nicely from the low of around 22,800 levels, around 23 to 265 levels, and recently we have made higher bottom around 23,800 odd levels. The whole chart setup is looking positive. The previous lower tops and bottoms have been negated, and market is currently placed at the edge of breaking above the important resistance of around 24,450 to 500 odd levels. The overall chart pattern is indicating that we are likely to see a decisive breakout in coming days, coming weeks in the Nifty, and that will propel the market to move further. On the other side, broader markets have been outperforming the benchmark Nifty. We have seen some good outperformance in mid cap and small cap segment, even micro cap as well. They have moved above the resistance. After forming a lower tops and lower bottoms, these broader market indices have reversed very well and placed at the higher levels. These chart patterns of broad market and also Nifty is giving us the confidence to give a more long position in the mid and small cap segments, and even as well in large cap segments. Therefore, we are pushing this MTF drive, open MTF calls. First, I would like to request my colleague Subhash to discuss about his open MTF call with the labels and rationale. Why should we invest in this? Later on, we will invite Ajit to do forward, and later, lastly, I will speak about it and we'll discuss about the open MTF calls as well. Over to Subhash.
Yeah, thank you, Nagaraj. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. Please go ahead.
Yeah, so good morning, everyone. So I have an open MTF position in Cosmo First, which was issued a few days back. So on the daily time frame chart, it indicates that after a fall from around 1,000 rupees tested in August 2024, Cosmo First found support near that 720 levels and bounced back and then traded in a range. On Monday, the stock has broken out of this range on the back of healthy volumes. In the process, the stock has also recently moved above the 20 and 50-day simple moving average. Momentum indicators like the 14-day RSI are in rising mode, and at 67.59, it is not overbought. This is an encouraging signal and augurs well for the uptrend to continue. We therefore believe the stock has the potential to move higher in the coming weeks and therefore recommend a buy. We have recommended a price range between 825 to 780. Our stop loss is at 750 and upside targets are at 896 and 969. Time frame for the call is up to 3 months. Now over to Ajit for his e-margin pick.
Yeah, thank you, Subhash. So we have come up with another pick called Natco Pharma. So we issued this stock on December 2nd. So why Natco Pharma? So first, we go from a top-down approach. We see the relative performer in the market. We have seen that pharma index was performing. So we have selected the stock from the relative performer. So Natco Pharma is another stock which is performing within the sector. So if we look at the Natco Pharma chart, it has corrected almost 21%, and the correction has taken place over a period of 3 months. So 3 months is a healthy kind of a correction. Any bull market correction goes to around 3 months to 4 months. So after that, we have seen a base formation in Natco Pharma. After that, we have seen a breakout of that base formation on 2nd of December. So we get the confirmation that it will again resume its upward journey. So Natco Pharma has also created an inverse head and shoulder kind of a pattern. So neckline comes to around 1450 level. Above that level, it can bounce and go further. So therefore our upside target. So we have recommended Natco Pharma at 1434, and we recommend to add on dip near 1377 level with the upside target of 1535 and 1737 with the stop loss of 1334. Yes, Nagaraj, over to you.
Thank you, Ajit, for a nice rationale. Friends, recently I issued a BSP pick on Elecon Engineering Company Limited on December 3. So, friends, I would like to request you to invest in this because the chart pattern is looking very positive. We have seen some higher tops and higher bottoms on the weekly chart over the many weeks, and recently, after a sharp correction, the gradual bottoming process has happened around 550, 540 odd levels, and after that, this stock has started to move up by breaking above the hurdles of weekly 10 and 20 period EMA. The chart pattern is looking positive. RSI is also showing some signs of a reversal, and volume is also breaking above during the upside breakout in the stock price. The overall chart pattern is looking positive. We have initiated this buy call in Elecon at the rate of rupees 594.25. We have asked investors to add on dips around 565, and one can place a stop loss at 548, and a target would be 655 and 700, which is going to be for the next 3 months. This is for Elecon and friends. Recently, we have given so many MTF picks, and so many MTF picks are open still now. I'll just read out the one by one MTF pick. You can also invest the open MTF picks. These are, we can also trade or invest, create a position in these segments. And on 23rd October, we have given Canpin Homes, and that is entry for 880, 840 levels, CMP 834.60, 765 was the stop loss, and the first target was 945 and 995. After that, on 8th November, we have given Federal Bank as a buy around the entry range of around 206.25 to 199. And that was the current market price was around 210 on that day. One can place a stop loss of 195 and 224 is the first target. And later, we have given the Dodla Dairy on 25th of November, when there was a current CMP of around 252.40. We asked the to buy around 233.93 to 225 levels for the stop loss of 233.90 and 249, 260 were the targets. And later on 26th, we have issued Renuka Sugar. There was around 43.30 was the CMP at that time, actually, and 40.12 and 38.50 was the range. And stop loss was, we mentioned 37.40, and target was 44 and 50. And on 26th, we have given Jubilant Ingravia around the entry range of around 730, 685 for the stop loss of 660 and 810 target, and 880 is the second target. Engineers India, we have given on 27th of November, 195.10 to 186. They are the trading range, and the stop loss 180, and the target was mentioned around 215 levels. Shipping Corporation, we have issued on 230 around on 28th of November around 233.80 to 222, and the stop loss was mentioned around 218 and 250, 270 were the targets in the next 3 months. Container Corporation was issued on 28th November around 819.40 to 784, and the stop loss given 766, 885 and 922 were the target. This is still open. And Majgaon Dock was issued in 29th November around 4592 to 4415 levels. Stop loss was mentioned around 4295, and the targets were around 4970, 5310 levels. On 29th November, we have issued C8, which is still open around the range of around 305285 to 2930 levels. 2850 is the target, and 2850 is the stop loss. 3270, 3515 is the target. On 2nd December, we have issued Natco Pharma, which is discussed by Ajit, and on 2nd December, we have issued Cosmo Films, discussed by Subhash, and I just discussed the Elecon. These are all the snapshot of open MTF calls, and the recent, we have already discussed the recent issued MTF calls. That's all from our side. Now over to Sharmila.
Thank you, Nagaraj, for the quick update on the open calls that are there. However, there is a request if you could share the Elcon once again, the rationales for it. So, can you please share the Elcon rationale once again?
Okay, fine, Sharmila. Friends, on Elecon, actually, we have issued on December 3rd to 2024, Elecon Engineering Company Limited. Chartically, actually, we have issued at that time the CMP was around 594.25. We asked to buy around that level, add-on dips around 565. And one can look at stop loss around 548 and targets were mentioned around 655, 700 for the 3 months. The rationale was that Elecon was moving in a continuous uptrend. High tops, higher bottoms were there on the weekly chart. Recently, after a sharp downward correction a couple of months back, this stock was in a bottoming process around 550, 540 levels. We have seen some gradual rounding bottom type formation, and recently it placed at the hurdle of around 594. And on yesterday's sessions, we have seen this stock is breaking above the hurdle and moving higher. Overall chart pattern is looking positive. Volume is breaking out during the upside breakout in the stock price, and RSI, really weekly RSI showing positive indication. So one can look to buy at the levels we have mentioned and we have discussed. That's all from my side.
Thank you, Nagaraj, once again. And thank you all for joining in this call. And, we've shared our rationales. The research reports are already available on our website. So people can go through our research reports and invest accordingly. It is always better to invest in more than one stock, rather, putting in your money in various baskets rather than putting all your eggs in one basket. So this is very important. However, also please read the disclaimers that are given at the end of the research reports, because markets are volatile, can be volatile, and it is a risk factor. So please read the disclaimers before investing. However, the rationales given make it a very logical investment to invest in these ideas which have been issued by the research analyst. So happy selling, happy buying, everyone, and all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.